All right, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first. I feel
Okay.
like you went first on
I feel like
the
I
last
always
one.
go first.
Yeah, because I'm just like, lead the way, your royalty or something. My princess, my prince, my queen.
My prince.
Lead the way, my queen.
Okay, go, my king.
Okay, this one is from Am I the Asshole? It was posted 5 months ago. Am I the asshole for telling another mother our children aren't close enough anymore due to intelligence levels? So, my daughter, let's call her Sophie, used to be best friends with Kat, but with a K. They used to be best friends in elementary school, but ever since middle school, they have started to grow apart. The school split the kids in advanced and normal for math and science. All other classes are still together. My daughter got placed in the advanced, and Kat got placed in the normal classes. No big deal. They still see each other in school. They were still close friends until group projects. There have been multiple group projects, and kids get to pick their partners. Kat and Sophie usually work together, and that is when issues started happening. Sophie would get really frustrated that the work Kat did wasn't correct. I told her to just turn it in without fixing it, and then she got a bad grade on that assignment. After that, Sophie went through a period of time fixing stuff. After a while, I told her to stop doing group projects with Kat. So they stopped doing projects together, and the friendship kind of blew up. So they are not friends anymore. It's Sophie's birthday, and invites were sent out. Kat wasn't on the invite list my daughter made. I got a call from her mom asking why she wasn't invited. I informed her that they aren't really friends anymore. She said to invite her anyways since it's just a little spat. I told her the people invited were people my daughter wanted at the event. This went on for a while and came to why they weren't friends anymore, and I said it was due to both girls' intelligence levels, and tried explaining the group project issues. She got pissed and accused me of calling her kid dumb, even though I never said that. And then she called me a jerk. So, am I the asshole?
This one's a little bit tough.
Yo, your kid's dumb as fuck. You can't hang out with my kid.
That I can see why she would be upset by that, because I don't think the issue was them being different types of intelligent. I think the issue is maybe she just was not picking up the slack, and then OP's daughter was getting frustrated by this, and then that bled into their friendship. But I don't know, to say it's because my daughter, to say it's because of their intelligent levels, you are kind of saying like my daughter is smarter than yours. I don't know.
I mean, some kids are going to be really smart and some kids aren't. And are you the asshole because you called a spade a spade?
Well, I don't think that's fair. We don't know if she... I don't think we can say...
The school took their marks and split the kids into the advanced classes and the normal classes. So I'm imagining that like maybe grade 7 at the earliest, or possibly like kind of younger, because she's like... it doesn't seem like they're in high school yet, so I would think 7 or 8. But I remember
middle school. What is middle school? 7.
Best friends since elementary school, and since middle school they've grown apart. What's middle school? Like I don't know.
We don't have middle school. I think middle school is grade 7 and 8.
Okay,
I don't know.
Yeah, but like okay, for us Canadians in high school, you have 2 levels. You have the grade 9 like math, and you can choose the advanced math or the normal math. My dumb fuck, I was always in the normal classes.
In grade 9, no.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah.
Started in high
college
school.
And university levels, right?
Yeah. My dumb ass one time, I thought I was good at math in grade 9. I had a 98% in math.
Nice.
In basic math. I had it all the way up until my grandma died, and then I missed a little bit of time. Aww. And then I dropped down to like, I think I ended the course with like a 92%.
Damn.
So I was like, shit, look at me. I'm a smart math kid.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even need to study. I just was like grasping all of those triangles evenly and positively and stuff. But I go into grade 10 and then I switched maybe this was grade 10. Maybe this was a grade 10 math. Because then I go into grade 11 math, and I'm like, I'm going to step it up. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go to the university grade class. And it's at the same time that I went from my school, the Hicks school in Lindsay, to like the Catholic prep school in Keswick. So maybe like the normal math would have been an already increase or whatnot. I got destroyed. I got absolutely destroyed. I think the teacher sucked too, because the teacher would she would show you the problems and explain it, and then you come to your test and it's nothing like what it was like when she taught it to you. I'm like, this is 5 times more complicated. She's like,
Yeah.
remember to show your work. I ended up having to drop out halfway through the semester and do booklet work for basic ass math.
Shit.
And I destroyed the booklet work. I actually basic math, level 11 normal math, absolutely killed it. And then I was done early, and I was just I was at the back of the class with headphones on with my desk by myself, and I was allowed to have my headphones on so that I didn't hear her lesson, and I was just there writing booklet work.
Oh, interesting.
And eventually I finished a month and a half ahead of the end of school. I'm like, I'm done this grade. I'm like, what is the next booklet? And they're like, there is no more booklets. That's everything. And I'm like, how is it that I absolutely went through all this booklet work, and yet by her teaching and stuff like that, I literally couldn't learn anything.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so drastic. Because in your defense, grade 11 math, I even struggled with it, and I got a 95 in grade 12 calculus. But grade 11 math was so hard. I don't know why. In Ontario, it was really, really hard. But yeah, I don't know why it's so drastically different between university and college.
Maybe it was
level.
just that teacher. I don't know. She was a bad teacher though.
Yeah.
Everybody else complained, but they're smarter than me. They still did it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if she's an asshole. I can't really.
There's let's go to top comment.
Okay.
Top comment. You're the asshole.
Oh.
And in such a way that I worry the universe might collapse around you. First, intelligence isn't really a thing the way you're thinking of it. Look up Gardner's intelligences and consider these. Is your daughter truly as advanced across all domains? Evidently not in the social one. Second, consider what you are teaching your daughter. She's allowed to be rude to and angry at people who score lower than her. Is that something that applies to anyone? Because it'll be interesting when someone excludes her for not being as advanced as they are, and she internalizes it as it being her fault because that's what you've taught her. There was a real opportunity to teach her to respond with compassion and humility, which would have given her such valuable characteristics and lessons about how to relate to other people in school and the workplace. Instead, she will really struggle if she repeats this. Go look up process approach to learning and ask yourself if you're setting her up to learn or to stop learning as soon as she feels she is better than someone else.
Okay.
Damn, that was well said.
Yeah. I do agree with that, because her saying your daughter's not as intelligent as mine, I think intelligence is subjective. It's
Right.
not
Unless you're actually proven to be a genius and you're
Yeah.
years ahead in your grades. If you're still in the
Exactly.
same grade, your kid's not that much smarter. Just because she was grasping a couple concepts better or easier.
for that one project
or a couple projects, it seems like.
Oh yeah, I guess.
But still, that's where you work through it as friends.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like it does come down to obviously the mom is telling this from her side, so she's not going to paint herself in the bad as light. She was voted the asshole. So I think there was a consistent theme there in the comments section. But at first I was like, is it really that big? I mean, kids grow apart. If you don't want to be friends with them, I'm not going to force them to be friends with them. But I think it's more coming down to the fundamental of what she's teaching her kid of when to cut your friends and when not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to not want to be friends with someone. Obviously, people do grow apart, and for the mom to call and be like, "Hey, still invite my daughter." They should be friends. I don't really agree with that.
I don't really agree with that either.
Because it's they are their own person. They can choose who to be friends with and who not to be friends with.
Yeah, if my kid's I don't want person X at my birthday party, I'm not going to force them to be at the birthday party.
Yeah.
If you choose that you don't want them there, okay, they don't have to be there. It's just a spat. Okay, well, maybe they'll work it out at school, and maybe on the next birthday party they'll be invited. But yeah, but I'm not. It's my kid's birthday. I'm not going to do the opposite of what they want.
Yeah. I think, I know the question was, am I the asshole for saying this? And yes, I would say yes, you are, because it's not a nice thing to say. And as a mom, you probably don't want to hear that.
No. And I feel like it comes down to more of a fundamental stuff that she's teaching her kids.
Yeah.
Is your kid the asshole for not wanting her friend, non-friend at the birthday party anymore? No. And are you an asshole for respecting her wishes? No. But I think there's more fundamentals.
Yeah.
Here. There's a small edit. I did tell her they weren't friends anymore, and she kept asking why. That's the reason I brought up the issue of why they aren't friends anymore. I wasn't going to lie. Also, she should already know why the friendship blew up. The kids were arguing about it constantly for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it comes down to the fundamental level of like what you're teaching your kid. Like, are you teaching your kid that they're not allowed to be friends with somebody because you happen to be better at the class projects than them? Mm-hmm. That's kind of a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. What do we know?
You guys let us know what you guys think. You guys can drop a comment down below.
All right.
Moving on.
Yes.